Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have the beginner classical Pilates series for you. So if you're new to Pilates, this is an amazing workout for you to get familiar with the series and the concepts of the classical format. So with the beginner series, we always start with the 100 on the mat. So you're going to roll down one vertebrae at a time, open up the spine, and then you're lying down on your back, pressing your spine down and your waist down. Bring your knees into your chest, lift your shoulders and your palms up to your hips, lengthen the legs out, and begin to pump the arms vigorously. You inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 8 more breaths. Keep pulling your waist down to your spine. Nice energy in the fingertips. Keep breathing. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale. If you have pain in your lower back, you can lift your legs up to the ceiling or bring your legs in tabletop, and of course rest your head down if you feel any strain in your neck. The goal is to keep your legs at that 45-degree angle, or if you want to challenge yourself, you can bring your legs down further towards the mat. Just make sure that you don't arch in your spine because you don't want to put any strain on that lower back. Keep going. Keep pulling the ribs down to the mat, reaching the arms out. You're opening up the back muscles and warming up the entire body. Great job. Bring your knees into your chest, rest your head, and then you can bring your legs down and extend them out in front of you. Going into our roll up, bring your arms up and overhead. Inhale, tuck your chin, look in towards your navel, and reach your arms up and over towards your toes. Pull your waist back as you roll down with control, only using your core. Reach your arms back up and overhead. The goal is not to let your arms propel you forward. It is all in your powerhouse. So think about your abdominals and your back muscles controlling the movement. Slowly rolling down with control. Bring your arms back up and overhead. Keep your arms shoulder distance and your shoulders away from your ears. Again, exhale, reach the arms up and over. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach for the toes, pull the waist back towards the spine. And then we're rolling down again. Let the shoulders come down to the mat, reach the arms up and over. Exhale, reach forward. You're doing a great job. If this is too difficult, you can do a half roll up. So you lift up in the spine, you roll back holding behind your knees, and when you roll back, you're going just until your arms straighten, and then you bend the elbows again to come back up, sitting tall, shoulders in line with hips. You can keep doing that, or you can do the full roll up like I am doing. Either way, you are working that core, so don't give up. Reach forward, press your heels down into the mat. It will help you to anchor your legs and work the core. Exhale and reach. Stack the spine, bring your hands down to your hips and slide your seat forward so that your seat is close to your heels. You're going to hold onto your ankles for the roll back. Lift up your toes and balance on your tailbone. You're going to tuck your chin, rock back to your shoulder blades, and then come up balancing, ideally, on your toes. So don't let the feet come to the mat. You'll see that I do this several times, but sometimes I just need a couple of rollbacks just to get my balance. So don't give up. Keep going. You rock back. Exhale, use your core to lift you back up. Again, you're not using your arms or your legs to propel yourself forward. You are just using your core to lift up and rock back. Also feel the entire length of your spine rock into the mat so that you can help yourself come up again. Slide your hips back, and then we're rolling back down. So just like we did with our roll back, we're coming down slow and controlled just to transition to the next movement. Press your spine down into the mat, make any adjustments that you need to, like I have. And then we're lifting our leg up for single leg circles. Cross to the opposite shoulder with whichever leg that you lifted. Doesn't matter if it's right or left. Just make sure you go in the direction that is opposite to your shoulder. Circle out to the side and lift up to the ceiling. We are doing 10 total, so we just have a couple of more in this direction before we reverse. Now we reverse opposite directions. Keep anchoring your opposite heel down. You have 8 more. Keep reaching the toe up to the ceiling, circle around, and make sure that your hip is not lifting each time that you circle the leg. You really want to move with your core, not the leg. Keep going, bend the knee, and then you'll switch sides. So extend the leg up to the ceiling, cross to your opposite shoulder with the leg, circle out, around, and up. Think about the circle as an accent, so you come down with control and then you circle up. Again, come down and circle around and up. Keep going. Anchoring your opposite hip down and that heel down into the mat so that you stabilize in the core. Press your arms down, pull your ribs and your spine down into the mat. You're doing so well. Keep going. Let's bend the knee and then bring the leg back down onto the mat. Reach the arms up. We're transitioning with a roll up. So reach up, slow and controlled. Reach for the toes and then bring your hands down by your hips. You'll separate your heels so they're mat distance apart and reach forward with your arms for spine stretch forward. Tuck your chin, reach forward for the toes, forehead towards the knees, and then you'll stack your spine back on top of each other to lift up tall. Again, we reach forward. Pull the waist and the ribs back into the spine as you stack one vertebrae on top of each other. Again, exhale, reach forward. Inhale, lift up tall, curl in the spine as you lift up tall. Keep the shoulders away from the ears and make sure that your arms stay shoulder height so that they don't drop. It's not like you're reaching for your toes in a stretch. You're really working the spine and the core, massaging the abdominals and opening up space in your spine. Keep going. Press your heels down into the mat. Inhale, reach back up. Think about the crown of the head reaching between the arms and then lifting up tall towards the ceiling. Everything about Pilates is length and strength. Bring your hands down to your hips, connect your heels, and then we're rolling back down again. Nice and slow and controlled. Getting ready for our single leg stretch. Bring your knees into your chest, reach your arm to your ankle, and then the other to your shin, extending the opposite leg out. You're lifted up tall, shoulders are off the mat. You're gonna pull your knee in and stretch the opposite leg. Again, this is about strength and stretch. So really reach the toes out as far as you can when you extend the leg. Exhale and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. See if you can curl up a little bit higher in the shoulders. Keep looking into your navel to protect your neck. Ready for double leg stretch. 10 repetitions. Reach the arms and legs out. Circle the arms to reach for the knees to pull them back into your chest. Again, we circle the arms first, then bring the knees in. 3. Exhale, circle. 4. Exhale and circle. Keep pulling the waist down. Press the spine down into the mat. No arching. Again, this is about length. So reach the fingertips and the legs out as far as you can. Grow an inch taller from your toes to your fingertips. You reach. Exhale, pull the knees in. Bring the feet down, rest the head. You can turn your head side to side in case you felt any neck tension. And then you're coming over onto your belly for swan. So lying down on your mat, stack your hands on top of each other and rest your forehead down on your hands. Press your legs down into the mat as you lift your chest. Pull your abdominals up and in so you don't crunch in your lower back. As you press the legs down, lift the chest up. Nice, slow, and controlled. Keep going. We're going to do these slow, and then we're going to pulse at the end. Lift up and lower. Reach up and lower. Lift. We hold and pulse. 9, 8, 7. Keep pressing your legs down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower everything down. Press your hands down into the mat, and then you're coming to the back of your mat to line your shoulders, hips, and ankles up in one even line for side kicks. Rest your head in your hand and brace your other arm down by your waist. Pull from the underside of your waist so that you're not leaning in or lying down. And then lift both of your legs to bring them to the opposite corner of the mat. Lift your leg up to hip height and kick with a flexed foot to the front, then point and kick, kick back. Flex, kick, kick front, and point, kick, kick back. Keep your shoulders away from your ears, and then you can challenge yourself by bringing your hand behind your head. The goal is to stabilize in the core so that you're not swaying back and forth with the upper and lower body. It is just the core moving the leg. So keep rooting that bottom foot down into the mat, and then lift up in the underside of your abdominals so that you're not crunching. You're just stable and strong. Point, kick, kick back, flex. And then we bring the leg down to switch to the other side. I'm just gonna flip around, but you can just come onto your belly and flip to the other side. Just make sure that you line your body up with the edge of the mat so that your shoulders, hips, and ankles are in one even line. You can bring your hand behind your head, or you can keep your hand braced in front of your waist if you need the extra support. Just make sure that the upper body is not swaying back and front to kick the leg. Keep that connection with the core. Nice, strong powerhouse. Flex, kick, kick front, point, kick, kick back. Flex, kick, kick front, point, kick, kick back. Keep going. Legs should be burning by now, but also reach the foot over the bottom foot to get that extra length in the leg. Bring the leg down, and then you will come to stand. So dig your toes into the mat, press yourself up into a downward dog, and then walk your hands up to your toes, slowly rolling up. We're gonna finish off with correcting our posture. I love doing this. It is so great to make sure that you are walking in the perfect posture. So press your spine into the wall. Your feet will be a few paces forward. And then from here, we're doing arm circles. So reach the arms up to the ceiling, and then you'll just bring them down in front of you. Again, we circle up and come down. Make sure that your spine is nice and flat against the wall. This is super important so that you are able to get your skeletal structure back into its proper alignment. Bring the arms down, and now we'll reverse. Reach the arms up in front of you and then circle them down the wall, tracing your fingertips with the wall. We'll do 3 more. Exhale and lower. Keep pressing your spine into the wall so it's nice and flat. Last one. And circle down. Now from here, we're coming into a forward fold, slow and controlled. Peel your spine off of the wall, pulling your waist back as you roll down into your spine. Circle the arms in lazy circles 5 times. And then we're going to reverse the circle. Let the shoulders hang, let the head hang. Pause the arms and begin to roll up slow and controlled just like you did while coming down. Connect the shoulders and the head to the wall, and then you'll bring one heel back and then kickstand yourself away from the wall to walk away with grace and perfect posture. that is it. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and please comment below if you enjoyed it. Make sure that you subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!